Hello everyone, this is V and we are back for an arena draft. It's been quite a while. I have not played much the past couple of days with Grand Prix Antwerp Magic event in which I played for several days. And I think I will go back to an old favorite with Garage. I'm going to assume that this still works. Tough choices here. Blade Master, pretty good synergy with the Battle Rage, so I'll probably take that. Questing Adventure need to cost 2 cards to get it on par with the Blade Master power-wise, and Emperor Cobra. Trades with anything, but so does the Blade Master usually at that cost level. I think I would prefer the Blade Master. Here, almost always going to go for the big game hunter. Very good card, even though I sometimes hold onto it for a bit too long. And I do like Acolyte of Pain, so I guess we'll grab that. There are some options to inflict damage on it. Don't like any of these cards. Priestess is not that good. Scarlet Crusader, very vulnerable, but will often trade for something. Ogre Magi, not a big fan of. It's solid, but it's never gonna be more than that. Saying that, I'm not sure what to pick here. I'm leaning towards the Crusader, because if we can get a Warsong Commander, that's gonna be pretty good. So yeah, let's grab that. And here it's almost certainly a Cleric and a Gorkron Elite, I think. Here I'm gonna go for the Raider. And of these I think the Tiger is the most solid. The Gorehound is a bit too expensive, I think, for what it does. No, I'm not a huge fan of the Tiger either. Would have much rather have an Azure Drake. Here I think we take a commander. We really need at least one. Very powerful, although Heroic Strike is also extremely good. And this is annoying because I really would like Taskmaster, and I even think I'm gonna take it and then grab up weapons later, because we are really low on 2 drops. Yeah, no, not anymore. Inner Rage, that's a card that works very well with the Acolyte of Pain, but obviously Children Yeti is big here. Well, not that obviously. Removal of the helm is gonna be great. Another dwarf, I think we want to. And here I don't like either of those. So they are early drops, so that's good. We don't have a lot of spells. Actually, I think we have only this one. Still, the potential is very high, unlike these other creatures. Twilight Drake is usually gonna be decent, but I think I prefer the Mind Control to here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab mind control and the frost elemental here. And this one is gonna be berserker. That's very unfortunate. I'm gonna grab and execute. This is not very good. Taking a war golem here. And either a wolf rider. And yeah, I'm inclined to take the brewmaster because, well, we have a few things that work well with it. But mostly this is not that great for us. Early drops it is. No whirlwind should come in handy. Yeah, I'm gonna take another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should do. Take a bigger creatures there. And here we have the option of taking a Warzone Commander again or a Heroic Strike. And although I really would like one, I think we have to take a Heroic Strike. Here, well, I'm gonna take the Battle Rage. May not be the best anymore, but I think we need some removal. This deck does not look like the best pile I've ever seen. But we'll try to make the best of it. I think we are really lacking weapons. Having an axe or two. Maybe I should have taken that Arcanite Reaper.
Garrosh versus Gul'dan.
But at the moment I really wanted the other one.
Victory or death.
And let's just dump that one. Whirlwind can be really potent. Yeah, really potent here if everything goes great. And then we might have a good turn too.
For a little blood.
It'll depend on what our opponent does. If we can roll something like that would be great. If not, we'll just armor up, I think.
Who you want this here?
I'll get right on it.
That's extremely annoying.
Who you want me killed?
Let's leave it up to him to trade. We have a lot of decent plays next turn. I think that was a needed one. Next turn we can either get a weapon or whirlwind.
Who dares summon me?
Or do something entirely different. But no, we're gonna chill with Yeti and execute that. That's a 3 for 2, not the worst thing ever. Let's check what we can do here. I think we want to draw a card first.
I hope you like my invention.
Meh. That's definitely not what I was looking for.
Try.
This makes it very good for him to AoE. But let's see. I could Battle Rage. I mean Heroic Strike and Battle Rage. That's all fine. Net me 3 cards and kill the creature.
Watch this.
If you're sure.
Let's just drop that.
DC 130. Mental dislocator.
That means our mana isn't wasted and it's never gonna get activated, I
I
think.
hope you like my invention.
I doubt he'll spam 3 more on the board this turn. At best, he's gonna go for 2. But as I thought, that is not going to happen. Let's check out what we do. Oh, I guess not. We have a pretty low curve, which should make us very resilient to rushes. We're not really that rushing ourselves, but we can if needed. Again, we have very low spell counts, which I find unfortunate. Would have loved some crits and slams, but
Victory or death!
and I think I will ditch all of this. Guess that's okay. Probably gonna waste Heroic Strike pretty early on. Yeah, like on turn 2, for example. That's not a huge threat now, but it can get up to 3-3 pretty easily.
You shall not pass.
For the crusade!
If he damages that, that will cost him most of his turn. Which means that's gonna be pretty good for us. We might not want to do that. And again, just hitting it twice. Probably gonna accomplish the same thing.
Try this!
This Demolisher is a very annoying creature. It's good in his situation now. If you manage to get a few early taunts, it's gonna get very decent very quickly. And yeah, beat on it.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Watch this!
Luckily, we are getting into golem range already, because that's gonna be needed. It's very likely to eat a removal spell, but was nothing better. Getting a wisp there would have been
Don't
absolutely
mess with
horrendous.
Push forward.
Do this.
Drink with me, friend.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
That seems like quite a bit of value there. Yeah, that's always going to be a danger. And yeah, we're just gonna be dropping the goal here.
Push forward.
Shall I make it available for killing? Yeah. I think so. No use doing the work for him. Might have some good follow-up then. We have more strike to kill off smaller creatures. Larmament is not really interesting at this point, but I'm still going to kill it, I think.
Forward! You call that a wet gun?
Actually no, we're probably better off just killing that. Yeah, that's fine. Avoiding come into play triggers seems like something you actually want from the most dangerous enemies. So something to keep in mind. I think we could go for 21 damage.
They are bend to my command. You call that a wet gun? Suffer!
And that's why the Warsong Commander is so great. Perhaps you want 2 in a deck. Problem is obviously that it's very easy to get rid of it, for a lot of classes at least, and most of the arena players play 3 power creatures or higher. Even on the 2 drops, the crocodiles and berserkers are less common than the brewmasters and the raptors and the fairy dragons. And they all trade pretty easily for that.
Versus
So
Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine. Victory
I'm
or
going
death.
to ditch the Azraelite. Not gonna coin into the novice engineer. I will need that coin to get out the weaponsmith. It's gonna
Put
be
this apple
bad
on your
enough.
head.
This, I assume. No, let's just put that.
In time for little blood.
It can trade, and it's difficult for the Warlock to get rid of it with removal unless he spends a good spell on it. So it should be able to trade with the knife juggler.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Rawr. Yeah, that's not very important. Going to clear the board here. I think sounds like the best thing to do.
Try this! Who you want me kill?
And then next turn we have removal weapon and a 3/3, or a Gorkron elite and a 3/3 and a weapon, or an armor and a novice engineer, but that's very unlikely.
I wonder.
Yeah, he doesn't really have much good things that
You
he
shall
could do.
not pass.
Okay. Ultimate. Right. We could whirlwind, take it down, and then keep that alive and drop the Warsun Commander. I think I want to do that. Then again, I could just go for the Gorkron Elite. That seems better.
For the Lord Chief! For Hellscream!
That seems better because I can then keep my removal later, maybe combine it with the Auctioneer. And he might have an imp, and they are extremely annoying without the whirlwind, because I have no other way to deal with them.
I've got a huge gun!
Okay. Let's just kill that, shall we?
You was my invention. Oh, if you're sure.
And now he has to kill this, because if not, that's gonna be extremely unpleasant. And there's not that many ways he has to do that.
So many
Chapel on your head.
possibilities.
Whirlwind, Hellfire, direct removal, but that's about it. See, and I knew this would come in handy at some point.
For the crusade! Join or
We don't have
die.
neutral, right? No. No, not even close. And then, yeah,
We
let's
must
just
cleanse the Sunwell.
If you're
Push
sure.
It seems like a good deal. And now if he hellfires, that's gonna be really bad for him, because we have a mortal strike waiting. Well, that doesn't seem to be much better. His last drop needs to be removal or taunt. We are in that situation again, so he's under extreme pressure. Probably doesn't have it. Yeah, that's what I figured.
I got the best deals, Kenny.
Push
I'm the
forward.
big.
Kara
Alright.
versus Jaina!
You asked for it.
Victory!
I don't think I like this. I'll keep the mind control. I want to ditch everything else. That's not very good. Hope we draw into some 2-drop. Guess not. A river croc. Yeah, gonna injure Blade Master. He can trade for that, but it'll cost him his turn. He could Frostbolt, but then his pressure stays low. So both of these are very good. We'll probably drop the Mind Control Tech next turn. Not gonna wait for the additional essential value. Don't think that seems like a very good idea.
Engaging TC-130 mental
He
dislocator.
can trade that up, and if that's what he really wants.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Ah, I see. That's very good for us, of course.
Who are you?
Job done.
No, that's
Mind if I
unpleasant.
roll knee?
Don't like it, but I think I'm gonna Mortal Strike. That way I might be able to Gorkron Elite and Battle Rage next turn. But yeah, having a 6-drop for free, I don't like that much at all. Yeah.
Back to work. Do you call that a wet
Change of plans then. This does expose us to an AoE, but I don't think we can avoid that. Gorkron Elite would have been worse there. At least this way we might be able to draw 3 cards, although it's very unlikely that he will allow us to do that. Here I think he should be playing a removal spell on the dwarf, or
What to
at the
do?
very least
What
get
to
rid
do?
of the buffed orc. Yeah, that's what I figured. There's the removal spell. And that still lets us draw 3 though.
For the War Chief! For Hellscream!
And I am gonna do that over saving the orc. I think that's worth it.
No problem!
because an extra card is an extra card. And with the Brewmaster we may be able to bounce something. See. Well, that's not very amusing, is it?
Drink with me, friend.
I don't think he has an AoE. I would like to draw that card though. Yeah. I can Corcron plus Dwarf, so I could take out something big. Also have Execute, so we should be safe. We shouldn't lose too much initiative here. I just think that exposing myself
Pass
to
me
a
that
blizzard
Black Knight's banner.
would be a really bad thing to do. And I don't think we want to do that. Yeah, I don't like that. We can just trade and trade. I'm thinking that will be the best. We could also
I wonder.
buff that one and execute the others.
I wonder.
Yeah, I think I like that the best.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Challenge accepted.
I wonder.
Question is, would it have been better to play Azure Drake and Corcron Elite? I don't know. If we played Corcron and Dwarf, we could have taken out the other one, but that would have lost us our haste. And we could maybe have traded like that, and then we would have our Whirlwind and our buff. That may have been
Runs out
the
on me.
best option. I mean the execute and the buff, of course, not the Whirlwind. Yeah, that's pretty bad for us.
I hope you like my invention.
It's time for a little blood.
Let's see what he'll want to do. He'll want to trade off that. I think we just go for him. On the other hand, Yeah. It might be extremely bad, but I don't think the 2-1 is gonna be the relevant portion of that equation. Yeah, that's what I thought.
They all bend to my command.
Yeah, I think we lost it there. That flame strike is very devastating, but even had to drop the tiger, that would not have made it a lot better. Though, yeah, the tiger just can't trade off with
I
that
wonder.
huge creature. We can put us to 9 here. That's well within burn range. And playing this kind of control style game with a deck that's really not control-ish is a very, very poor idea. And I guess I have to double trade. I don't like it.
Try this. For Chief.
Can go to 5, but that seems even worse. And this at least may give it a chance, though I don't think it's a good one. He probably has 3 or so mid-range creatures in his hand that he couldn't play before.
What to do? What to do?
Yeah, yeah, that's very, very bad. Yep,
Well played.
and if he was holding that, I don't think it would have mattered much, because we didn't have defense against that. So, unless we got the early advantage, and we couldn't do that, it was always gonna end like that. Mage is exceptionally good at that style of play because they have
with honor.
so much reach. Playing around Fireball is hard enough. If you try to play around Pyroblast, that's almost impossible, and they can easily have multiple Fireballs. That's not very difficult. Paladin here, I think our matchup is really bad. It's too easy for them to get an advantage.
Wanna blow something up?
Okay. That's pretty nice. I think I will drop a Crusader and just attack him.
For the crusade!
See if he goes for the trade. I think he will. It wouldn't make much sense if he didn't. Unless he can drop a taunt.
Tazdingo!
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very good for us, of course.
Join or die.
Now I think I will trade off. Just to protect the 5. He has a very little ways of directly dealing 1. It must come from creatures come into play ability or a charge. So we can probably silence it or reduce its power. But that's very good for us too. Just 1-for-1 trade that leaves him on the back foot because we're gonna deploy the tiger. Attack. And then next turn we have a cool Taskmaster and Mortal Strike up for removal and increased attack. So unless he has another AoE.
Follow the rules.
And that one I can easily trade now.
Mind if I roll knee?
And that seems like a pretty good plan. Although I could also just trade like that and deploy these 2. That's probably better. If he has another AoE, that's gonna net us at least a card. But that's not very likely. The Paladin AoE is the only one they have. 2 damage Consecration, I think. So that is one of his very few ways. He has Hammer, but Hammer here is another big tempo
I
loss,
am the blade of the gods.
and that's just not good at all for him. Let's draw
I hope
first.
you like my invention.
Justice.
I will sacrifice.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you're sure.
Operating. For the war chief! For Hell's Creed!
Just to keep the surprise alive. I think that's worth holding on to. If you waste this card now, I think that's just not good. Whereas here I can hold it to increase my reach. I can damage that to get an extra card. Didn't have the mana last turn. I think it's better to get him 4 than 2 than the card. Especially if you have the cards you need. So and it's not like he has time to deal with that when he has these 2 things to kill. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough, I think.
For the crusade!
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Unless he has a secret. That's a bad idea. That's just gonna... That's probably just as bad. There's nothing good he can do with that sword. All
Must move
are
quickly.
equally awful. Because I just have lethal on the board now. Without help.
Die, lad.
Let's hope we don't crash out here again like last time. I don't think I recorded it, but I have done, I think, 2 or 3 arenas crashed out both times with 3-3 or 4-3. It was pretty awful.
Garrosh versus
That was
Rexa.
yesterday. I had a splitting headache after that Grand Prix, but that's not an excuse. I'm a little better now, so I hope we don't do things that stupid. Now this draw. Hunters are so terrible to play against. I really dislike them.
Get in there and fight,
They can definitely win at random without
time for a little blood.
being able to do much about it. Even in constructed, you can just steady shot and then combo out turn 6 or so, and it's pretty awful. Yeah, he's going for me. That's very interesting.
Who you want me killed?
I'm going to drop this.
Pain, speak to me.
He can multi-shot this turn, so that should be good for us. He probably has... oh, a trap. That's interesting. That means that that trap is going to explode on our face.
Bring the pain.
Yeah, sure. Done that.
Well played.
Yeah, what else should I have done? Sit back is not an option. Yeah, going after that, I assume, seems like a good thing. Don't care, but you have to decide. I think that's a mistake. Because well, what shall I do? I think
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
armor. That leaves a Frost Elemental for next turn, which will be very good. Unless, of course, you face the eye of the tiger. And I'll drop this thing.
Push forward.
Having Frost Elemental backup still very good. Can even Frosty plus execute.
I let the dogs out.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter much. He's probably taking out the Spiteful Smith. Oh, and that's interesting. Going for me does not seem like the right call.
Push forward.
That can go really quickly, depending on what he does. He needs to remove these because going for me seems terrible. Yeah, that's something very good. He's really gonna charge me down. Down to 5, that's pretty harsh. And now he has to finish us. Let's see if he can. Going to. And we got there.
Well played.
And that is why Dark Iron Dwarf is so very good. It's 6 power per 4. And it's better than a 6/4, I think, in almost every circumstance, but in not every circumstance. As you may know, you have to use it on an enemy creature
Garrosh
if
versus Jane.
you don't have another
You asked for
creature
it.
to play on. So
Victory or death!
that's the biggest disadvantage to play it. Beginning Hunter, I think, will ditch it. Maybe later it might become better, but for now it's not what we are looking for. This is better than the dwarf, I think. It's cheaper, it gives +1/+1, allows to trade up. I think it's one of the best creatures in the game. It's very playable and constructed. It can be used on a fairy dragon, which is another one of the best creatures in the game. That turns it into a 4/3, which can then trade with almost
What to
anything.
do? What to
And
do?
is immune to spells and abilities, so... And it's always surprising, or well, you expect to drop 3/2 and be able to trade, and then you just
I
can't.
wonder.
And then it means he would have to use his ability, which in turn
What you
means,
want?
well, bad things will happen to him. And here I'm gonna...
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
do that, which means he needs removal, or it'll trade with whatever he can drop.
Wanna blow something up?
Yeah, unless he's lucky, and he is, of course. That's not really a surprise. I'm going to drop this,
Push
and I
forward.
am gonna trade. It's very obvious that that just hit
You call that a
that just hit the paper twice. It's what it's not a very good chance.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Okay. I think I will trade like that.
Done.
So let's just draw just a little bit of cards. Like 4 or so. And this trade is better, I think. Leaves us much less vulnerable to an AoE. Cleans the board. Means he can choose what trade he wants to make. For example, Blizzard plus trade with this would have been really backbreaking. Well, at least very, very bad for us.
We have many secrets.
Yeah. I want to trade with something here. Question is how.
Done.
Definitely want to do that. And then don't really know what else I want to do. I would like the other trading play. But I think the tiger may be better. No, let's just do that.
Turn to bleed.
It's that extra point of power and toughness. It makes that a flame strike now is not that horrendous. It's still bad, but it's not gonna just kill us outright. Yeah. Yeah, that makes it a little easier, I guess. This means that he can just ping it, but that's okay. That means he can't ping anything else, and that he only has 6 mana this turn. That is something to take into consideration, because he might have a lot of stuff he can drop, but that's just gonna limit what he can do with that. And here I think we just execute it. I'm gonna drop this
Pain, speak to me.
and this.
For the crusade!
I'm gonna take back the drink.
Me, friend.
That's an extra card. No reason to expose it to something. Yeah, that and Flame Strike would be great for me. Yep. Absolutely wonderful. That's not sarcasm by the way. That's actually very good for us.
They are bent to my command.
It means he wastes his Flame Strike on 2 really bad cards. And another remove on that. Yep.
Whoops.
And shall we just trade that? Deals 5. Let's just kill it that way. That seems a little better.
Hope you like my invention.
Still gonna play it safe because we have all these wonderful things in hand that can solve bad board states. Don't think it's worth exposing too much power on the board just for the sake of having it. That seems like a bad plan.
Your magic shall not save me.
Yeah, this is much better. There's almost no play he can do here. That's actually good. Because here I'm gonna just trade Novice Engineer.
You call that a win?
If you're sure.
Attack for 6. And then we want what? I think we want the Blood Celebrator. That's enough damage to kill him. So it forces him to find some solution. Blizzard would be still the best here. Blizzard is probably one of the best spells
What
for
to
a
do?
mage
What
in
to
general.
do?
It would allow you to do so many good things. Yeah, that's not good enough. And if he uses his power, then we have just 1. Yep. That's the victory for us, right there.
Well played. For the war!
Well played.
For Hellscream! No problem.
I still would have liked our deck a lot better had we had a Fiery Warx or 2. But not having removal is not the worst thing ever, because all your creatures can serve as removal
Garrosh versus Jaina.
and are
You
often
asked for
just
it.
Victory!
better
on
at
death.
that. So I want it, just not in an opening hand. That's even worse. Well, it's not worse, but it's definitely not better either. Actually, against the mage that might be better. Depends on what his opening will be. If it's gonna be some sort of murlocky thing, that's not bad.
Someday I'll be just like you.
That's not something I like to see.
It's time for a little blood.
Yeah, let's trade all of that up.
Who you want me killed?
Drink with me, friend.
Hmm. Yeah,
We
well,
must cleanse the Sunwell.
No problem.
better to trade or not? I don't think it matters. That's not very good for
I hope
us.
you like my invention.
Push
Pain
forward.
speak to me.
That stupid Twilight thing is gonna be very bad.
Your magic shall not save me.
Yeah, okay. Now we can just double trade. Definitely not my favorite thing to do, but
Bring the pain.
If you're sure.
let's hope whatever he brings out is not too big.
What to do? What to do?
Yeah, that counts as too big. I would really love to be able to kill that, but it's not gonna work. And if I drop the option here, he can just kill that. So I'm gonna go for gold. And yeah, actually just gonna go for him. See what he does. It can be very bad if he has a flame strike, but I hope that's not the case. This also will probably signal the not having of a battle rage, because that
Squire,
will be very good
attend
for
me.
me.
Ready, sir.
Yeah. I'm just gonna draw the 3 cards.
Job's done.
That just sounds too good not to do that. Even though he can simply trade stuff off. We have some removal left. I prefer small stuff to come out now over one big thing, because It would be annoying to deal with
I can
that.
taste the mana.
For example, mana edit. That would be fine. That will not be fine. That's weaponsmith.
Try this.
Probably a copy.
Try this.
Job's done.
If I were him, I would just trade the Yeti, I think. Depends if he has spells. Still seems like the thing to
May
do.
my ancestors watch over me.
A bit unfortunate that we still do not have that he does not have a forced creature. But
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold on to those.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
I'll definitely want to Mortal Strike something there. Just drop that fourth creature delete. No, I guess not the fourth creature then. And this should trade with everything, with two possible Dark Iron Dwarfs, except the Misera. Okay. Question here, do we or do we not trade for that thing?
Drink with me, friend.
X marks the spot.
That seems good. He has not played an AoE yet, so it might be hidden in his deck. He definitely wants to trade those still, I think. Not doing that seems
Thailand
terrible mistake.
You call that a win?
Challenge accepted.
Drake for next turn. Just in case he has the strike. Yeah, that's not very important.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Challenge accepted.
Done.
Let's see if he top decks that flame strike now.
Well played. You win.
Well played.
I know I have done a lot of warrior drafts already, but it probably is my favorite class. I like priest and shaman a lot as well, but warrior just... It's the same as in World of Warcraft itself.
The light shall bring victory.
It just does everything I like doing. It's fast, it can dish out damage, but it can also sustain punishment, it can get out of awkward situations. It has a lot going for it, I think, and I like that. Yeah, let's
Drink with me,
it up.
friend.
He has a card, so he has one of these. A Brewmaster as a heroic strike, strike, or mind control.
Challenge accepted.
Have to keep that in mind here. It's likely one of these two, so I don't want to overcommit. That is fine. I'm gonna drop
Engaging
this.
TC-130 mental dislocator.
I really don't want to get into a complete board stall for no reason.
Who are you?
And I am thinking that I want to roll, that I want to execute this.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
That's not very good against Shadow Madness, but oh well. It's rare. Apparently he doesn't have it.
Let the pain speak to me.
What shall we do with that? I don't think we want to let it live, but Heroic Strike seems like a waste.
Who are you?
Let's just kill it then. Or leave that to him. Yeah.
Pay attention, class.
I am ready to learn.
That's not very good using two cards to deal with one, but it is what it is.
Engaging TC-130
And that's the
mental
card he took from
dislocator.
us. Gonna drop a War Golem here. Walking right into mind control. Ah.
Me and Mr. Right.
Probably trying to draw 2 cards next turn. Maybe not. What do we fear?
It's time for a little
He probably has 1 removal. Something nasty. More Shadow Earth hits. That's not the worst. I expect him to have a mind control somewhere, but I would definitely preserve that until the very last moment, as long as possible, to just draw that last trump card away from the opponent. Another Shadow Earth hit. As long as we have that kind of advantage, I'm not gonna Battle Rage. I would just like to do it for 3 now. Oh, you see. That's interesting. And that makes me wish I had Battle Raged. Okay. I hope he doesn't have another one, but the chances are pretty decent that he actually does, because I would definitely not have made that play unless he's really completely dry on whatever he has in hand.
To Northrend!
Particularly good.
Spot.
back to work.
1, 2, 3. And yeah, I'm gonna drop that. That's of course an invitation to an AoE. That means he doesn't have that. And I really wonder what's in his hand that could be worth holding at this point in time. More.
What we do.
Very strange.
Die, landlubber.
Join or die.
Charge forward! You call that a win?
Yeah. That's very muted. But what else can he possibly have? That's an old card. Yeah. Makes sense that he was saving that up. He's not gonna like
Try
that.
this.
I do have a weapon. Ah, yes, that one. But that's not gonna do it.
You have better.
Well played.
And as you know, I want to stop at 8 wins to maximize the gold output. I just want to say that people are whining a lot about priests. I don't think they are actually overpowered. I do think that mind control should be silenceable. I think that would alleviate a lot of the problems with mind control, because if you play Izera and you get it mind controlled, that's really bad, but if then you can silence it to get it back, that both is bad for you because you have a silenced creature and it balances out the mind control effect, and I think that would be a very good thing to have in the game. It's the only effect that you can't dispel. So I think all of these mind control things should be dispellable. That would be much better, I think, for balance. It is that way for most cards in Magic. There are very few Magic cards that say gain control permanently and unconditionally. Most are enchantments that can be removed. Others are creatures that take control as long as the as long as a creature is in play. So I think a similar mechanic would be to make the mind control dispellable. And let's see what we win. Should be 220 or more gold. Yep, 275. That's really nice. And I think I have almost everything I could want. Yeah, probably just a lot of stuff to dispel. Yeah, didn't have the star for it. Anyway, see you again next time. Hello again, we are back in the draft, and we chose Mage, and I'm gonna grab Killing Thor first.